Man, oh man. Nothing like a great introduction, right? So that should actually say wheeling and dealing with Anthony and Sharon Snyder. We've got some weirdness going on in the studio tonight. I can already tell.
What's going on? What's going on? What weirdness do we have?
We got weirdness. We got weirdness.
That's what happens when you book the Snyder, wheeling and dealing with the Snyders.
You get exactly what you paid for, I think is what it means.
Yeah.
But welcome to the show. And Sharon, where'd you get the bat symbol, outfit?
Oh, I think I got it at a place called Unique Vintage, I believe.
Okay.
That's skin.
Clearly, Anthony didn't get the memo because it was DC shirt night, and Sharon and I know what's going on around here.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Of course I did.
No.
How about this, DC?
Sharon and I are always on the same wavelength. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
And I do have the X-Men's greatest leader standing beside me. Yeah, hanging out, doing his thing. What? See, I thought you were going to show a DC shirt, but you do not have one.
Woo! No. Sorry.
Yep.
Hey.
This is a one and done shirt, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Red Jack, for this for my birthday. I appreciate it. But yeah.
I put an envelope in the mail. Did you get mine?
I did not. I did get a tracking email from you.
Okay. All right. So one of the things that was going on this past week was it was Superman Day. So I wanted to show everybody this super unique piece of Superman art that I have. Look at this. It is.
Is that the drape? The swan drape?
It's the drape. And anybody that hasn't seen me in person at a show, a lot of times I don't get to put this out. But look at this. Look at this. A Kurt Swan, 7 foot. It's like 7 feet tall.
Ooh.
Yeah. A 7 foot tall. And this was done in 1977 at the Metropolis celebration. You see Kurt Swan, GC Comics 77. For his backdrop at the show. So look at that. The cool thing about this is this looks amazingly like Kurt Swan art, even though he did it on a sheet or drape.
I'll put that in the laundry.
All right. You wanted DC. You got DC.
Yay.
I got it. It does kind of have a, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. What's Matt Tullio? Bill said he has the X-Men's most famous leader next to him. There's no Professor X. Come on. Professor X was like the coach.
Oh, he's not
a leader.
We're talking about a team leader, Matt. A team leader, a field leader. Right?
Well, when Charles could walk or run, or intermittently throughout the series, maybe he led a few battles here or there, but none of consequence. None as many as Slim Summers did.
All right. Other thing I wanted to touch on is this really cool Marvel fanfare Kazar. It was an office joke thing, and you have Bill Finger. Danny Fingeroff. You don't have Bill Finger, but you have Danny Fingeroff. They very featured well in that bottom panel, and right there, Jim Shooter right in the middle of everything. And I had both of these guys sign it at the New Jersey Super Jersey Expo last weekend, and I did a few minutes with Bill Shooter that's posted on my IG.
You said Bill Shooter. Bill Shooter, Jim Finger, it's all the same thing.
Bad with names. Anyway.
It is a Wednesday night.
Yeah. So check that out. I asked him about his career and what he was most proud of, and he was very forthcoming.
Exactly.
And that was a good thing to get done. All right. So, Bill, did you want to lead into something with me?
Well, I told everybody we'd be looking at some of your personal collection
All right.
tonight.
So I had this stash behind Sharon because the only thing I love more than Sharon, no.
Because there is something that you love
No,
more than
no, the
Sharon.
only thing
I think that's what you're saying.
Sharon's the only thing I love more than this stuff, okay?
There you go. Oh, you said
Wow.
Right here.
That's not what you said.
Because, if you wanted to do my origin interview or whatever, it's like my strongest, most vibrant memory of my childhood with comics, my relationship with comics, was the weeks that the Avengers-Defenders crossover was happening. And I would, pedal like crazy on my Schwinn bike, banana seat bike to the 7-Eleven, to the twirly rack, so I could get the next installment of the Avengers-Defenders crossover. This was the strongest memory I have of comics in my childhood. These are some recreations I had done. The Iron Man Hawkeye, the Thor. Very nice, fun recreations. But, these are the funnest thing in my collections, the stuff I never want to let go. The actual Avengers-Defenders pages. This is the Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Mantis going at it. I think I might have all of these pages because,
Well, how long have these been in your collection?
Forever.
But you haven't lived forever. So are we talking 25 years? I mean, when did you buy these?
Yeah, I would say 90s, and I would pick them up sporadically as things kind of tightened up in the marketplace over the past 20 years. It's slowed down a lot. And when they got really more expensive. So these are pages from 118. 118 is a painful memory to me because I actually used to have the cover to 118, which was the Silver Surfer versus Vision and Wanda in the volcano. And so they're fighting over the volcano there. And there's some really fun pages that I have that I never wanted to let go. They probably weren't worth, people didn't value them as much as I love the storyline. So this is the page. I got a couple really poignant pages. Like this is the page where Loki and Dormammu plot the whole thing. This is where they institute the whole. No, Berkey didn't sell me any of these, Marcus. Why do you ask?
Because he likes poking the bear,
Poking the bear.
Right.
Well, by the way, Marcus,
too, I have to say,
just to satisfy your OCD affection with being alphabetical, I have tried to line up this art drop alphabetically.
What?
The art drop we're doing today.
Yes.
Oh, well, we did actually. And now that I'm looking at it, well, Walt Simonson does not come before Mark DiCarlo.
All right, so now here's another page with Wong and the Avengers getting into Doctor Strange.
So cool.
These are the Avengers side of it. I had so many more Avengers side of it, but I didn't like the artwork that much, so I did sell them along the way. Hi, Jason. Thank you for.
Damn.
I love
Childhood be damned. You sold them anyway, even though they were precious memories.
Yeah, I really, 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 really love the Defenders side of it with.
And as you've let everybody know tonight, it was and still is your first love.
Yes, it was my first love in comics.
Mm-hmm.
And that squeaky. Look, here's another poignant page. Here's a climax page from the whole series where Wanda gives him a hex.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. And defeats Loki. So that's a poignant page. And then here's a page where, this one's really cool. Hulk versus Hawkeye.
Oh, come on. Hawkeye doesn't stand a chance in that one.
Yeah, doesn't. And then here's a really cool page where they all, the Black Knight has been resuscitated. There's the evil eye that the magician from the past controls, and they're like, okay, it's over, and they all say goodbye. So that was like a goodbye page. So I have, the very start and the very end. And climax page. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, this one's going to be so good. Yeah, sometimes I don't like to show this stuff because then people are like, oh, how much is that? Look at this. The Captain America Submariner chapter. Please put the dog down so you can actually help me.
I was helping.
She's showing off the dog.
Show your teeth.
Yeah, but don't show that other one to Barucci. He likes Subby.
Yes.
Spinner Rack Rick says Hawkeye killed the Hulk, leading into Immortal Hulk. A lucky
Okay. Yeah, he had some really good.
It's like a DC book when something like that can happen.
A DC book. So again, these are ones that I collected when I was first starting out, and I had that connection. Like, oh, I love the Avengers-Defenders crossover. So this was starting in the early 90s. I mean, some of these pages have, $30, $40 price tags written on the back, and then some of them have $700, $800 ones. So, I just like the inking better on the Defender side. That was, oh
man, don't shake the art like that.
Frank did it. Frank.
Yeah, you'll make the word bubble pop off, Anthony.
All right, so this is some more of, and that's the Japanese hero is part of it.
Yeah, Frank who?
The inker on the Defender side.
God Loves Comics says Chiamonte.
No, Frank.
Giacoya?
No, the other one, Frank
McLaughlin. Yay! Third time's the charm. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, Frank McLaughlin was doing the Defender side, and I just always loved this one. Oh, look at this. There's another chapter splash of Black Panther, Mantis, and Dr.
Did they have the Defenders beat the Avengers all the time just to kind of boost their sales or something?
I never noticed that. There's another page.
Logo is very
plotting of Loki and
Pacific inspired.
Loki and Dormammu plotting the whole.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, villain pages here. You want to?
Jason says, "How much is that?" I don't think any of this is for sale, Jason.
I pulled out a lot of the regular ones, like from Defenders. But I haven't really crossed that bridge in my mind as far as selling these ones, because I got a whole nother book of them. Oh no, that's right. What?
Nothing. I was, Slim Summers said he needed some screen time, but show us some more before we get on with this sale.
Okay, one more batch. The only good climber is an active climber. Okay.
No giveaways tonight, Goo, but that would have been a good idea.
No, I have a giveaway.
You do? What's your giveaway? A lunchbox?
Oh no, I left it in the car.
What is it? Should I run and get it?
Wait a minute.
Every time you move really fast, your camera freezes. It's strange. You have to move in slow motion.
Okay. All right. So
it's true. Everybody, yeah. Okay, what do you got? What's this? What is in this portfolio of yours?
Okay, there's another portfolio of it has a Marvel Defenders 1 page where Doctor Strange is recruiting Hulk. Oh, this is a good one. This is the best. This is one of my favorite pages ever, where Hawkeye shoots Iron Man with an acid arrow, and he has to fly up to do the acid. Okay. Do the acid, cool the acid off.
He said he was doing acid. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
But 70
A couple 5 pages. So I have a bunch of pages from each, each fight. Oh, now I'm gonna show you the one last best page. All right, the one last best page. It's like the very, very, very last.
Show us. We're all
Cosmic
very anxious
Odyssey
and
page.
excited.
Okay. Does anybody recognize what's going on here?
It's all washed out.
All right. Why is this on?
I see that, but I can't see. I can't tell who.
Okay.
It's blurry. We got. I don't know. What's so special about this page?
This is where Enchantress is warming up the Black Knight to turn him to stone.
Oh,
no!
that happened to me once on a date when I was in college. It was not a fun evening, I can tell you that.
Some witch turned you to stone?
Yeah. What? Yeah, it's true story. I'll tell it one day.
Oh no!
All right. So, and this is the impetus of the whole storyline. Getting the evil eye to return the Black Knight to living form. Yep, Enchantress made him rock.
I wasn't gonna go there.
I've always loved Enchantress. I married one.
I think Maureen is actually in the studio right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, okay.
So that's I got a bunch more, but I guess that gives you a feel of
Yeah, a little bit. Next time we want scans, so we want to see these things in fine detail.
Well, I knew I was still getting you scans for the actual art drop, so then
I know we did get a few things in late, but that's okay.
Oh, this is a really cool one. As far as featuring Silver Surfer, where they deal with what's going on and plan their attack. That the Avengers are being deceived, and yep. Oh, this is a really cool one too. I love these so much. I remember every beat of this. It's another great one where they go after that. They initiate their plan of action against the Avengers, and yeah. So these are near and dear to my heart, my nostalgia bone, as far as my love of comics when I was a kid, and before 8th grade, and sports and looking at girls.
I was saying girls,
just
right?
looking.
I know what you did.
You know what you did, and 40 summers ago. Okay. All right.
Well,
all right.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit about the origin of the love of Anthony's comic book art, and why I kept gravitating back towards comics. And, one of the things I talked about Mr. Shooter with, when we moved back into the city in 91, that's right when the Valiant stuff was going on, where he was the publisher, creative director, writer. And that was one of the first storylines I read. That was very much reminiscent of that kind of Avengers-Defenders crossover. You had to wait for that next installment, and it was an event crossover. An event, and crossover.
There were a lot of events in the late '80s and early '90s.
Well, I think that Valiant one
most of them involved Wolverine.
Really kicked off the whole mess. So that was important to me to getting back into reading comics, because when we moved back to New York City, we were very poor. We didn't have a TV. We didn't have cable. We had to read and be with each other. All right. Somebody last show asked me if I was going to sell this. I lost track of who it was.
I think a lot of people have asked if you were ever going to sell that.
Okay. So this is a carded Hulk from 1979. I will make it available. The bubble is kind of trashed, but he's never been out of his little bubble coffin. And I'll sell this $175, mint on the card, but the bubbles has a bunch of damage.
Not mint card.
You can glue it back, but $175.
I mean, not mint bubble.
Look, Hulk smash! All right, not a mint bubble. And then I have this really fun Secret Wars Captain America belt buckle. Who's a Captain America fan out there that needs a belt buckle? Might fit.
Yeah. That is
Do you know any comic card collectors that still wear belts? I guess that would be the question. Do you wear a belt every day?
Do I wear a belt?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Sometimes he does.
I wear my lounge pants that have a drawstring.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's why I wear them, so I don't have to wear a belt.
But
Bill.
when you do wear dress pants, you usually need a belt because they get droopy.
Okay, when does that ever happen?
Date night.
Date night. Ooh, maybe this week.
Oh boy,
Captain
yeah.
America
I think
belt.
Well, we have the
Right.
graphics con coming up this weekend, so we'll be set up there. I have 5 tables there with all
Fix
the
is in, I hear.
huh?
Graphics, right? FIX.
Graphics.
Fix.
Graphics. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Zadok's show that I've been a
Caesar
part of.
wears a belt every day. He would like to maybe pick up that Captain America belt buckle.
That's so cool.
Zadok.
Caesar
Oh,
Alvarez.
Caesar.
He says he wears a belt every day.
Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't.
See?
I'm trying to. Okay, Caesar, how are you? I always see Caesar every year when we go out to the LA show the weekend before San Diego. That John Domayan, the Torpedo Con. So he's in that area. So Graphics Con. What is it? Saturday or Sunday?
It's Sunday. It's the 4th.
Sunday.
Uh-huh. I think
Yeah,
it's
Sunday.
and,
So we'll be set up there in for a 1-day show.
Yeah, Avenue of the Americas, something like that is the address. I can't remember. I was looking at it the other day. Rich Donnelly is going to be there.
Yay, Rich.
You know that?
Rich, you're picking up for me there, right? I have your order. The last buy you made for me.
Okay. Well, we got 47 slides to look at.
Yeah,
I
it's
think,
kind of
today.
an odd number. I was edited down a little bit.
But they're almost alphabetized.
Yeah, let's try it. I tried it. Let's see how long it lasts.
Oh, it doesn't
Alright,
last.
is
Well,
there
like I say, I know
You're
Simonson
adorable.
does not come before.
Okay.
Here, I'm in
All
the-
right, it is my attempt at doing
Sarah.
alphabetical artists. Here's Raphael Albuquerque.
Oh, man, I'm
Yay.
getting ready here. Where are we going to? We're going to start things off. Albuquerque, All-Star Batman variant cover.
Yep. Did you get the cover scan? No.
I don't have it on here at the moment.
All right.
You think this is an homage to the Nirvana cover, album cover? Really?
Is it the baby?
Or did Rich write that?
I think Rich wrote that. I didn't write that.
Got
Come
poker
on.
chips in it. How can you sell this? There's so much
I
here
know.
that we love.
That was if you want me to do content, about my collecting habits next time, I was going to do my gambling art. So, yeah, I actually have a Wayne Foundation, casino chip in my showcases at that. So I have this Raphael Albuquerque alphabetically A. What?
You're,
And then that's really cool. So he's swimming after the chips. And
that does
then
remind me of Nirvana cover.
and then
And
what
then-
comes after A, Marcus? What comes
Well,
after A?
It's already you're already out of you've ruined the alphabetized list with the second one.
No, I haven't.
The third artist begins with their last name begins with a B-A. The second one on the list is a B-O.
Oh my God! Are you gonna get
Yeah.
that
Come
OCD
on,
on me?
Anthony, that's the way you.
I don't know when you. That's how I alphabetize
Okay.
stuff. At least.
So
Oh, it's for you,
A B Bogdanovich. Okay, but this was a Batman round, so I was trying to keep it the way I usually like to do it. And you know what? Forget it. We'll just forget the alphabetized stuff. I just want to do my shows the way I want to do my shows.
Anthony,
How about
you're
that?
Yeah.
And by the
There
way,
is
this
solid
sold
work.
already. Okay,
Oh.
this sold from my preview and is paid for.
This
Wow.
one?
So
Oh my! All right.
You're doing pre-sales?
Yeah, I do a preview, and if you claim it from the preview, you can get it at full price.
Wow. Well, congrats to is the buyer in the chat tonight, or were they just watching your little preview?
Well, that's on my IG and other social medias, Facebook and YouTube. I posted there. So, yep. I actually 3 or 4 things actually moved on the pre-sale.
Wow.
Okay. Got to watch the pre-show then,
talked
everybody.
about this before, where if you watch my
Warms up the
preview,
audience.
I do previews on solo shows. I don't do them on the when we're doing a competitive show.
Yeah.
So okay.
Got it. So this one's gone. We just showed it, but it was gone hours ago.
Yeah, Mile bought it. But Balesic, something like that.
I think I know who you're talking about. Okay.
Mile,
Well, then let's just go to lot 3.
Okay,
It's,
so let's mark that sold.
It's a Catwoman pencil portrait.
So you know that I keep them on your tally when sold from the previous bill.
Yeah.
So
look at this.
Okay,
Jim
wait a
actually
minute.
put the date and time that this artwork was finished.
Yeah, he does
I don't
that.
think I've ever seen that before.
He's kind of OCD about when he
That's
started
kinda
it,
fun.
when he finished it, and where it was, and how long it took. Yeah, Mark Buckingham does the same thing about on his pages. He'll write exactly how long it took him to pencil it. Yeah, it's a thing they have. But okay, so that was a sale, a $2,000 sale. Do you have my breaking the ice meme?
I don't. I don't. I'm sorry.
How about Run Dave Kopecki's?
I could probably find that one.
Kopecki's.
Kopecki's.
Run Dave Kopecki's breaking the ice meme.
Dave's not here to see it. He's actually he and I emailed today. He's on the road, so he's not even watching. It would be a wasted break the ice meme if we showed Dave's. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll find one. And I promise. Well, Mike is.
I'll make you a new one. I like that one with the Lego thing. Okay.
All right. So, anyways, $400, 11 by 14. This was drawn. We can almost come down to the hour and minute when this thing. How long ago this thing was drawn? It was drawn. 18 days, 9 hours, and 21 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Depending on whether it was drawn in on East Coast time.
Right.
All right. So, like I said, Thomas, if you watch my IG, you have a preview of the stuff that I'm dropping, and you can make a claim in the preview. That's the way it works. All right.
Well, he'll only be upset if some really awesome ROM art was claimed.
Well, I do have a ROM page coming up next. So there you go.
See?
All right. So Jim Ballant, Catwoman pencil portrait signed. I have that at $400.
All right, that's lot 3. Lot 4. Look at that! Oh my God, I didn't even realize Rom was up next. All right,
Sure you didn't.
I'm looking at the list, but I hadn't read that far ahead.
And we're still in alphabetical order because we're in the B's. Ballant.
Well, I guess
Sema.
considering your second lot was sold, we can kick that out. So you are sort of still alphabetized.
Still doing my alphabetize. Okay,
Yeah.
so this was somebody's got to tell me who this guy is. Terminators, Blacklight IB, Stafford. This is like Evil ROM. Who needs an Evil ROM page? Evil ROM. Evil ROM. Evil ROM. Evil ROM.
I don't know. You tell me.
All right, Evil ROM.
Everybody needs it. It's fun.
2,500 on this beauty from 1981.
Yes.
44 years old.
Very cool.
Doesn't look a day over 40. What are you doing, Anthony? You reading something?
I was looking at, I was waiting for the big claim for, from Thomas for the ROM page.
He knows he's got 43 other artworks to look at tonight.
All right.
What do we got?
Two Productions. You don't like $400 on Catwoman? I'll do $300.
Yeah, 300. You're lowering it to 300 already. Okay, so where are we going to? Lot 5.
I actually really like Jim Balance pencil work. So, all right, now look at this, Ms. Marvel #4, and it's got sort of this insert and a splash and giant robot, and then look at that. Is that Carol Danvers?
In the flashback?
Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's a flashback, and then that's Carol Danvers. So yeah,
Beautiful face. Love it.
it's got Sharon on it.
Eyebrows. That's gorgeous.
Yay! So that's a beauty, and I have that at 2,800.
Yes, we went from B to M, but we're going to go back to B, Alberto. Don't worry. We're going to go back to B. We're going to go back to B.
No, let's do a Bissema. We're in Bissema.
Number 6 is not.
Oh no,
not,
Mooney. Oh, I forgot.
See, there you go. You.
I don't care. All right.
Learn your alphabet.
I don't want to lose.
Lot 5,
Look,
$2,800.
I just did a 2-day show in South Jersey. 99 out of 100 people asked my character. You know, you have your CAF plus shows going up. The first thing that one guy in the card art did was talk about how that most of the people in that collecting community collect by character. I've done more shows than any other comic art or collectibles dealer ever, and that's how people buy at shows, and that's how I keep my inventory. So mostly. All right, so. Now we have another B. Actually, I was thinking that Ms. Marvel page was Bissema as well, but I forgot.
Oh, that's how you got it messed up. Okay.
So Chris Pacello, Spider-Man Swing Commission, signed 2024, 7x10, $500.
Awesome.
The simplicity of this one is really appealing.
I love it. Looks amazing on a wall.
Curata de butt. Right there.
Curata de butt.
Yeah, all this stuff is new to the business.
Awesome.
Very cool. I love this.
All right, so it's lot 6, $500. Chris Pacello, Spider-Man Swing in 2024. Then where are we going to?
Another great Pacello page.
Yeah, look at that. Townsend Inks.
All right, we got Doctor Strange, Tim Townsend. Wow, so cool. Big, like 3/4 splash, all actiony in the Sanctum Sanctorum with Doctor Strange and Wong battling some sort of metaphysical Maleficent.
Yes. From 2016. Very cool.
I like it. Tim always did a good job over Christmas.
Signed by Pacello, and really strong content on that one.
Strong. Now, where are we going to from here? Oh, now here's your John Buscema.
We're still in B's. Still in B's. All right, so this is a really cool. This is where he quits being Captain America again, and he becomes the captain, right? In the storyline,
bring Alberto in, and he can fill us in.
The captain, yes, Captain America, Avengers. So the big reveal is a couple pages further on, where we see the new version of Steve Rogers as the captain. And look at those bricks.
Perfection.
Bricks. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that positive feedback.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 1,500 on this one. Avengers 298. Lot 8. Plenty of bricks. I don't have a brick beam for you either right now.
So that's now this one is really cool. We're still in the B's. Still in the B's.
Yes, we are.
I like large art, and I cannot lie. Look at that. Captain America. Captain America! Alberto! Stop stirring the rice.
Yeah,
okay.
Come back to the computer, Alberto. I love the handshake in that third panel.
Yes.
Isn't that fun?
The long
Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it.
That looks cool.
Wow.
So you got
The
a
Kirby hand, if I ever saw.
annual. You got an annual going on with Wasp, Hercules, Black Knight, Captain America, Sharon, Reed, Human Torch, and She-Hulk, Captain America, and then a whole group shot in the computer room with the Skrull.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's going to make him the master of the universe. All caps, bold, can't miss it.
Who's going to be master of the universe?
The Skrull.
He-Man?
Oh, no.
The Skrull. Okay, and this is oversized art as well. 13.5 by 20.5. It's huge.
It is big.
A lot of pieces from Burns FF.
This was the oversized large art. So
Yep.
you got a nice big piece of John Byrne art with the amazing best that ever lived, Joe Sinnott. And a nice sig on the back.
Yay.
All right, lot 9, $6,500, and lot 10, Barry Windsor-Smith.
Yeah, Barry
You know,
Windsor-Smith.
We're still in the B's if we're using first names.
Yeah, bees. Exactly. I'm still in the bees, Barry. And then the next one is Bruce. So we're still in the bees.
Interesting.
Interesting. All right, so Barry Windsor-Smith, Rune contemplates, and it's signed.
1994.
I had a pre-show offer on this, but the pre-show offers are I have to wait until we're in the show format to accept offers. If the person that made that offer chimes in, then I can deal with it in the chat. That's how I'm working my solo shows. All right.
Got it. Yeah, Rune. There's some fans out there that I'm aware of.
And it looks like Barry Windsor-Smith art. There's a
It's
BWS right there.
unmistakably Barry's work. So $1,500 on this piece from 1994.
Yay.
Lot 10. Now let's see. Oh, that's right. Yes, we are still in the B's.
Still in the bees.
If it's
Bruce. Now this is double-sided. This is has Batgirl or Batwoman. I think that's Batwoman. Is that? Yeah, that's Batwoman. That's more of a Batwoman studies. But I love this one in the way that this has in the upper corner. He's got a study of his Naughty But Nice cover, which is very similar to the one that actually got used. So it's a prelim to the Naughty But Nice book that I actually helped out with, because I had like 200 nude sketches at the time, and I sent them every single scan, and that helped them with that book. And then it's got Sif on the back.
Ladies.
Really fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
All
Okay.
right, I think we're still in the B's. One more piece, right?
We're still in the bees with Bianchi.
Oh my goodness. And it's Namor.
Yep, Namor.
Card art.
Namor card
Yeah.
art. I just got this in yesterday. So this is the Marvel Masterpieces Upper Deck 2018 card painted art by Simone Bianchi, and it has a prelim with it. So somebody offered me $500 for this prelim, but I wanted to keep them together and Southern Comic Geek. I just mentioned that the offer, that was you that sent that offer in on the Rune. Just restate it in the chat, please. Okay.
That's Jason. So what was the size on the prelim? I mean, is it like 8 by 10? Something like that?
The art size is about 8. It's about 8 inches. All right, Southern Comic Geek. Can we do $12.50 on the rune? $12.50. And it's yours.
All right. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you.
Jason.
All right. Yay. Okay. So that's another advantage of watching the preview, because you know what's up and you can make up your mind, give you a little lead time into it. Some people need that, and that's great.
Yeah, good pickup, man. Just another nice Valiant piece for Jason. So, all right. So this one, $7,500 on the Namor card art with prelim and the card, I guess. Is it Valiant? I don't even know. So what do we got here? So we got
Here, this sold Southern Comic Geek.
Ultraverse. There we go.
Thank you, Southern Comic Geek.
One last look at Namor. With
I
some-
remember all the
Yeah,
regulars,
Namor.
just send me your PayPal email and direct to Anthony at AnthonySnyder.com. And Bill, if you want to post that, maybe you could scroll it along the bottom. That would be good.
You want like a ticker going
Yeah,
on when you're
Yeah, I've seen that other places. Maybe we could get it.
well, it'd get in the way of our art details.
Oh, the art, the actual showing the art. Okay.
Look at that. There you go. Anthony at AnthonySnyder.com. If you claim anything tonight, shoot Anthony an email, letting him know which lot you picked up. Send him your mailing address. He'll get that invoice out to you right away. You've heard this before.
Yeah. Well, Rich is off tonight because we had we were at that show in South Jersey.
Malibu.
Huh?
Oh, Rune is Malibu. I don't know. I didn't read anything from Malibu.
Yeah, that was I was not reading at that moment in time. Okay, so the Bianchi, I got Simone Bianchi, Namor. This came in yesterday.
This was the other thing that sold, right?
Yes.
And then look, some more Namor art. And it's card art too.
Yep, another card art piece. This was just a happenstance with all the hot card art stuff going on. All right, so this is Upper Deck, and it comes with the published card and an Upper Deck. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a COA. It's an Upper Deck COA in here. COAs, Marcus, COAs. And anybody that needs a COA, I can issue them with the artwork.
Does it have your picture on it?
It does.
Yeah. Inside of a dinosaur's mouth, maybe?
No, it's the picture. It's a screenshot from me on Comic Book Man, that one.
When you're like 20 years younger.
Well, it was 10 years ago.
You had a
Don't
lot
have
of
to
hair.
exaggerate.
I remember that.
I did have hair, yes. Anyway, so Humberto Ramos card art. I have 2,000 on this one. It's a big bang for the little bark. All right. So if you're into card art, we got card art. Another Namor.
Your buddy Jason says that he issues COAs too if anybody wants one. Can you imagine what a COA from Jason might look like?
Well, is it Jason before or after?
After, of course. I want.
Jason's looking great. I found an old picture of Jason and he's unrecognizable. He's looking.
He knocked you out the first time you guys were in an amateur pro-am match. Do you remember that? He knocked your block off.
Yeah, I was
right in the
I was
chin.
directing that.
Fish was there. He saw it.
Yeah.
All right, where we go? We're sticking with the Namor theme. I guess we've gone the alpha. We're throwing the alphabet out the window, and we're sticking with Namor.
Yeah, I'm done with the alphabet. All right, so
that's
Ariel Olivetti, Namor painted art. This is card art as well.
And it doesn't say it's card art.
I know. Where's Rich? I need to yell at him.
Rich!
Well, how do we know it's card art then? What's
Oh.
Where's our card art collectors to tell us that this is card art and what it's from?
Just a second. I'll look it up on the deal memo the guy sent me. Just a sec.
Because even the note from Rich doesn't say anything about it being card art. It is 9 1/4 by 12 1/2. It's $1,500. And that's Ariel Olivetti.
Yeah. Yep. So just 1 second. Sorry, folks.
Jason proves his COAs based. You just tell him what color theme you want, probably to match the art or whatever, and he'll.
Okay. Ariel Olivetti, 2016 Upper Deck Exquisite Card Art Original. Exquisite. Maybe that was a line of the cards. Exquisite. So.
I am not familiar. Oh, there you go. Matt Tutulio says it's 2016 Marvel Exquisite Gems.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I just found. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. So you got this one at $1,500.
Yep.
Then the Alphabet No More. We have Terry and Rachel Dodson, a Wonder Woman variant cover from 2022. $3,000 on this one.
Yeah, this one's cool. This one's oversized art. Nice big image of Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor, I suppose. There, right? Steve Trevor. And against some Nazi-looking bad guys or some...
Gary.
Yeah. And this was inked by Rachel and published Wonder Woman cover. Yay. And that is oversized art.
Priced at $3,000.
George C. Scott. George C. Scott.
It does have that kind of vibe, doesn't it?
Well, I thought that I'd get some action off that one right away.
Yeah.
There you go. Everybody, you have to give a thumbs up to the show tonight because I am wearing a JLA shirt. Thanks to Mr. Red Jack. Thank you, Mr. Red Jack. Look at that.
Yay.
Superman. Letting everybody know that one of the JLA will die in this issue. So, yeah. You know how it goes. And, of course, the X-Men's best leader hanging out with us tonight. He, I can't tell if he approves or he disapproves of your performance this evening, Anthony.
Huh? I haven't gotten an eye blast to the face yet.
That's good.
No, I got to figure out a way to put word balloons behind him, and we could just have him say things throughout the entire show. I think that's what we'll do.
What kind of costume do you call that? Which one was that from?
That's like the.
That's kind of John Burney, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, from sure you could say from Burn Cockrum, the Giant Size onward, right, until he left the team.
Yeah,
for the first time.
He's a quitter too. Well, I remember that's another part of my origin that
you're a quitter.
No, that when Giant Size X-Men came out on the spinny rack, I remember seeing it and looking at it. And I was mesmerized by it, and I bought 2 of them. Yeah.
Interesting. Jason wanted me to highlight this last comment of his. What did it say? It says, I'm meeting some of the Ohio guys for a drink Saturday night in North Jersey before the Zadig show on Sunday, if anyone is interested. Who are the Ohio guys?
Yeah, who are the Ohio guys? Bob Berkheimer, is he coming over?
Shane or Popa. I'm trying to think of people who are in the Northeast Ohio area. But I'm sure Jason will tell us who.
Well, if you come more towards my way, I can recommend a nice place and not some dive bar in Wayne. Oh.
Well, here's Hawkeye getting. This is why the Hulk was mad at him. You had Hawkeye winking at him in the alley.
Why are you winking at me?
Exactly. That is not the way you try to make friends with the Hulk. The Ohio. Oh, Jason says he'll be in Meadowlands. Okay, Simon Miller. Okay, I guess Simon. He's in Cleveland, so he's an Ohio guy. Larry Jones. Okay.
Well, who's going to be over by the Meadowlands? I'm by the Meadowlands, Jason. Just bring everybody over to the warehouse. Saturday. Who wants to come by the warehouse on Saturday? I'm open until we load out.
You don't have a bar in the thing, you know, but
Please.
anyway, here
Even
you go.
though I'm sober, I will have beers and liquor and whatever you people want that want to get sauced up.
This is a very rare piece of art done in 2025. The infamous Hawkeye winking art. There is none other like it. I mean, this would make a great corner box art if Hawkeye ever had his own book again. Right? Look at that. He's like your buddy.
Yeah. Well, I think he's winking at Black Cat or somebody like that. You know?
All right. It's a good one. So this is Al Milgram. Al's still killing it in these days. He's going to lots of shows, still doing lots of nice con sketches.
Can you wink with both eyes, Bill? Go back to you.
Can I?
Yeah.
I don't even want to try.
Come on.
I haven't.
You know where I learned? I learned it in school because there was girls on one side of the row and there were girls on the other side of the row, and you had to like.
Now worked. You know, I've been married for over 30 years now, so I haven't winked in 30 years. I'm way out of practice. So maybe, I don't know. Cyclops does not approve. He doesn't wink at all.
Well, when he blinks, an optic blast comes out.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's
All
true.
right.
And I've read that, you know, Cyclops is like one of the top 10 most powerful Marvel characters. I read on some blog recently, which was surprising because Cyclops is really, you know, reining in those optic blast powers of his.
Okay.
So, you know, yeah. Did you know that?
Just somebody that has access to writing a blog doesn't mean they're right.
All right. Well, we got a lot of art to go through here. What lot number are we on? We're on lot 16.
17.
A reminder. There's the winking Hawkeye, lot 16 at $200. And now, far, far, far from being alphabetized, we have a Walt Simonson.
This one's
and a
already
W.
claimed.
What?
Yeah, this one's already claimed as well. Sorry, guys. Already been gotten.
Claimed.
Gotten.
Okay.
Already been gotten.
Well, let's see. Maybe lot 18 is still available. Let's find out. Mike DiCarlo. The Thing in various styles and positions from 2025. Man, yeah, I can see the John Byrne. I see the Jack Kirby. Boy.
That's so cool.
And that's fun.
I see a Nick Bradshaw in there, I think. I see a John Buscema.
Well, my favorite is the one on the bottom left as you're looking at it. That was on the Slurpee cup, and that was I think it was a John or Sal Buscema one.
John.
No, I think it was John because it was a cover with the Thing and Dr. Doom coming at you. Yeah, so
that's awesome.
That's fun. So Thing, my avatar through the years, through the decades, and that one I have for 400.
That's awesome.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures by Mike DiCarlo, and another Mike DiCarlo. It's like got Namer trying to kidnap Sharon.
What?
Oh no!
Help me.
So a fun recreation of Fantastic Four #4.
Hey, look, he tied up Reed's arm into a pretzel and took off with his wife.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Stop him. If some man reaches water, he'll become invincible. And Sue will drown and die. What?
No.
All right. So, I saw Mike DiCarlo at the Super Jersey show and gave him some action there. So wanted to give him some love. He's always a nice guy and easy to deal with. All right.
That's what I've heard. Never met him. All right. So that's lot 19, $400. And where are we going to for lot?
Oh, we're going to X-Men round with these tonal. We got tonal pages. What kind of Cyclops is that?
I don't know.
What kind of Cyclops is that? And
That
Wolverine.
All right, so it's Robert Gill, X-Force 30, page 3, and that's not Cyclops.
That's not Cyclops? Who's that?
Oh, it's Xavier and Logan from 2022.
Oh.
That's not a Cyclops. That's not a
Xavier.
version of
that's-
It
Cyclops.
says Xavier on the screen.
It is nice work, though. Just like Jason said, I've seen Gil's work before. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Professor X. That's why he's got an X on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was some kind of different kind of redesigned visor.
Man.
It's
All
a
right.
Zevia. It's a Zevclops.
Uh-huh.
Zevclops.
Xavier.
I'll ask them to rename their brand one day. Okay, X-Face. I like that. So anyway, so Robert Gill, this piece is $350, lot 20. What do we got for lot 21? We got some. Oh, look at that! This is Jason's favorite X-Men artist, current X-Men artist out there, right? Joshua Cassara from X-Force 10. Jean Grey taking on the Wendigo.
Yeah, I love this costume of Jean. It's very feminine. It's nice. It's like, yeah, probably one of my favorite versions of her.
Beautiful.
And this
Beautiful.
tonal, this is an X-Men tonal round where these guys are doing these tonal finishes, so it works really nice.
Totally
person-
tonal.
It's totally tonal. Tonal. Look at her. Ugh. So,
Well, everybody loves Josh, right?
Sarah.
Cassara. All right. So what do we got? $650 on this one, lot 21. We're almost halfway through all this. What do we got? Lot 22 now. Pogo. I think we have a couple Walt Kelly pieces coming up.
Yeah. We got a couple comic book pages. We got the alligator and the dog, and
Fun,
I'm
fun.
not sure what issue that's from, but then this next one is definitely from the Pogo 13, page 23.
Oh,
has-
possum.
That has everybody on it. So if you're a fan of just the greatest funny animal artist in the history of the world, Walt Kelly,
There you go.
yay. So 2 Walt Kelly pages. They're a little smaller than 11 by 17. They look like they were kind of hand cut boards, not comic book Bristol, because these are from the 50s.
Yeah, this one says 53 on it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 53. Yeah. I was just. Is that Jeff Smith?
Thank
No,
you,
this
Rich.
is the guy that all these guys copied. If you don't know, you're. Oh. But this one's fun because it's got everybody on it.
See that?
Mhm.
Everybody.
You got a possum, a raccoon, an alligator, another raccoon.
Everybody on the floor.
This is a great example if you wanted something like, wow, that's Walt Kelly.
Brian Bailey says his turtle friend had the greatest cartoon name, Churchy LaFemme.
Yeah.
Really? For a turtle? That's interesting. It's definitely different. Okay. God Loves Comics Steven says there's a Pogo homage in an entire issue of Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. That's very appropriate. Okay. That was lot 23, $1,000. Then let's see what lot 24 has.
Yay.
I think you
All
got
right,
a couple
so
of these.
I got a couple Nick Klein pages in a deal. This is from Thor 22 and 23. Do I have them in alphabetical order?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, this is cool because
No, you don't. You don't even. Yeah, they're not sequential. This is issue 23. The next one's issue 22.
All right, so
Right.
it got Thor, bare chested with Angela,
Oh.
the import that they made over from Image. So Angela, which is a Valkyrie sort of chicky poo. And yep. So I like that. I love these as tonal pages as well.
They're very cool.
Yeah, let me show the one that you're holding. There we go.
Now this one is Thor battling the fire demon of Asgard, Surtur, right? Surtur.
Right.
Okay. You need a visor.
I do have a visor somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But there you go. There's lot 25 priced at 675 and lot 24 shirtless Thor at $500.
Woohoo!
Oh, this is your color round coming up here too, right? Lot 26. What do we got there?
Yeah.
Green Goblin.
So this was somebody sold me again a batch of stuff that he collected as his favorite character was Green Goblin. So we got 26, and this is Randy Martinez, and this is on canvas board. Yes, canvas board. Thank you.
Right, $400.
Now I like this was I thought this one was really fun. He's got the radioactive spider that bit Spider-Man. He's gonna eat him, so Spider-Man never gets created. How about that? That's the backstory, and I'm sticking with it.
That works. Then let's see the other piece.
Now the other one's by Brandon Peterson, one of my favorite guys. I've had some pieces by him that I've really, really enjoyed. So Brandon Peterson, Green Goblin, Color Commission. This is ink on board, Bristol board. So really nice.
Yep, I've always appreciated Brandon's work. You know, he does the great work at shows. You know, color work, convention and stuff has always been nice by him. I used to get a piece by him every San Diego. He was always available. I always knew you were going to get a good piece at the end of the day. All right, that was lot 27, and now we throw the color away, and we get a black suited Spider-Man by Ron Lim and Al Milgram.
Yep, and I have this at $475. Black suited Spidey, swinging commission, signed 2001. Flip. All right. So, is the Milgram signed a different date? No, it looks like it was done at the same time. So, 24 years old. This is on a full 11 by 17 board and ready to hang in your, wherever you might like to.
Sure. 475 on that one. Then lot 29.
Now this one,
Esposito?
Yeah. So this is one of those UK catch-up pages, synopsis pages, whatever you want to call them, where it'll say the credits of the original book that it was reprinting, but it would recap something, it would recap the book and then get you started in it. So, but I really believe, like, if you look at that's Esposito inks. Look at that Goblin. But I wasn't able to look it up. I mean, this is that Jeff Acklin. I don't think this is Andrew. You really think this is Andrew? That Acklin guy was doing all these, those synopsis pages. Well, if it's Andrew, it's a really good deal at $875. But I don't think it's Andrew. I didn't price it as Andrew. Now, I think it, Acklin and Esposito or something like that. But they usually had a stamp on the back where they would put the initials, but it says 1979 on the back credits.
Hey, is everybody ready to take a screenshot? Here, I'll give you your screenshot of the night. Let me guess this thing around here.
Aww.
Ready? Well, that's your. Well, we'll let you get your screenshot in first. Here we go. Screenshot that.
Wait a minute.
What? Well, you got to do it too. I just told everybody else to do it.
Aww.
You got to look at the Look at the phone. There you go. Okay.
Did you guys get that? Did you get that?
Yay! There he is.
There we go. Wait, no, I'm sorry.
All right. Yay!
Yeah. I'm like the Age of Apocalypse version of. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that, son. All right.
Careful. Don't get blasted.
There. See? I expect that on a sticker or a trading card or you name it, something like that. Just don't say that Alex Ross did anything on that artwork, okay? There we go. All right. See, isn't that fun? It is.
Yes.
All right, moving right along. I think that was lot 29 last. We can do lot 30 next, and I can put my real glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. What do we got here? Stuart Immonen, Ultimate Spider-Man 114.
Yes. Page 15. Spidey versus Electro. What? From 2007. And Anthony, you're going to hand it to me right now.
Matt Domer, yes, lot 10 did sell. Thank you for asking.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, so no, you can't. The two Goblin pieces are 800, and the Black Spidey is what?
The Black Spidey was, where was that one? That was 475.
475.
The 1275, and Spider-Man in the chat was offering you 1,000 because they were 400, right? Yeah, 400, 400, and 475. Thank you for the offer, Spider-Man. What do you think, Anthony?
Can we do 1100 and you got it? Spider-Man, who are you? What's your name?
Spider-Man.
Peter Parker. Peter, what's your name? 11?
Could be Miles. You never know. So you're countering at 1100 to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all right, Spider-Man. If we do a deal, you send your email and I send you a PayPal invoice tonight.
All right. Well, Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man has agreed.
All right. So please send your PayPal email. Oh, come on, Sharon, hit it.
I don't know which one we sold.
Claim bell.
Right. And your email, anthony@anthonysnyder.com.
Was it this one, honey?
No. Yeah. So the somebody confirmed in the chat that was Ackland, and I think it's inked by Esposito.
All right. Well, congrats, Spider-Man.
Yes, congratulations and thank you.
All right. Where are we going? Okay, so Immonen. This is $750 from 2007. And yes, that is Electro. Not the Electro we all grew up on. A little different. But
sort of like the movie version. But Stuart Immonen, all action page, Spidey flipping and a flopping and a zooping and a whipping and a whip, a thrip. All right. Spider-Man, let me hear from you as soon as possible about your PayPal email, and we'll get that invoice to you after the show.
All right, next up, lot 31.
Oh, Scott McDaniel, Keith Williams.
All right, yeah. The people, one of the big asks for at shows by character is the Punisher. So, good Punisher page with Spidey Man all over it, and Punisher holding down a hood, trying to interrogate him. Lots of words on this page. Yay!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like your descriptions.
Yay! All right, so yeah, I guess the Daredevil show pumped up the Punisher popularity a little bit.
I'm not through with it yet. I'm on episode 3 or 4 right now. But this one's priced at $675, lot 31. Take a look at lot 32. We've got Ultraman versus Ultraman X Avengers-Defenders Splash. That's kind of a cool image.
That is cool.
Yeah, so that's a Virgin variant cover that
Way above the city. It's so cool.
Is it? It says it's a splash, so it's a cover.
Oh, it's a cover or it's a splash?
Well, it says splash. You said Virgin variant.
Okay. Oh, let me look.
I see a word balloon on it.
Do you?
Right
All
near
Wonder Woman. Okay, so it's a splash.
I think it's just a splash, not a splash, but yeah.
Just a splash.
Yeah, just a splash. 1,800. If it was a splash,
Splash.
A splash
we'd have
should be a little more, right?
cheering in the chat right now.
Mind your manners. Okay, so I'll take this down. I thought it was a cover. I'll take this down to 1,200. 1,200.
Righty.
Cover.
1,200.
By Francesco Mana.
I like it.
Me too.
Ultraman Adventures. It's got Spidey Man and Miles and Falcon, and that version is still Captain Marvel, right? When she's a girl. I mean, the blonde version.
Looks that way to me.
Oh, Claim 31, Peter Comic Books.
And a reminder on lot 31, right there.
Okay, thank you very much. Peter
Yay.
Comic Books. Comic Books.
Pete,
Pete's Comic Books.
another Spidey avatar this evening.
So much.
Yeah,
Yay.
Pete's Comic Books. If you have a store, I get it. I mean, people are just about the Punisher a lot.
Mm-hmm. What's not to love?
All right.
Well, thank
So
you,
Pete,
Pete.
you know, I put a lot of advertising out on different Facebook pages and stuff like that. So please send me your PayPal email tonight, and I will send you the invoice for your claim. And that is at Anthony@AnthonySnyder.com. All right.
Thank you. Yay.
Thank you, Pete. All righty, now we just looked at 32, so we look at 33 next. Another Ramos.
Here comes Roberto Ramos, Spider Boy.
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
Here it comes.
This would be perfect for your child's room,
Yeah.
especially if they're like 3, 4, 5.
By their crib.
Right by their
Well, you toughen them up with images like that. They can walk the streets of New York after seeing an image like that every night.
Yeah.
You know,
You
I
get 30
did.
Yeah.
I did.
You walk the
I'd
streets.
wander out from my parents' apartment when I was 10 years old and go through Times Square in 1974, have knives pulled on me, the works, man. It was crazy. And my parents let me do it. Had to
Right.
run a few times, but whatever.
Yeah.
They couldn't catch me.
Slippery Snyder, they called him back in the day, everybody.
No, I was athletic. They couldn't catch me.
All right. $3,800, lot 33.
Hoodlums in Times Square, jealous boyfriends that could never catch me. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. This is a
10.
three. This is a threefer.
That was later.
Jamal Igle, Countdown to Final Crisis number 4, pages 16, 17, and 18. And I don't know why we don't have a bigger image of this one to show off, but I don't have a bigger image to show
All
it.
right. Show
And you don't even. Do you have the art?
to the screen, Ant.
Jason, what makes you say that I have a podiatrist on speed dial? What's up with that? Because I've been going to podiatrist every week. Anyway, so I saw Jamal Igle at that Super Jersey show, and I like these 3 in a row, giving DC some love, and the Black Mary Marvel, Evil Mary Marvel.
They're so cool.
When heroes go bad.
So 3 pages in a row. These are all I got them from Jamal.
Mhm.
So I believe they're all traditional and they're signed up. So 3 pages in a row, $7.50, $2.50 a page, and they're sequential pages, 16, 17, and 18. Yay! Giving DC some love.
Somebody's gotta. Good job.
Hey, I didn't discriminate that much.
I'm glad. I'm very glad.
You can't go back and read that stuff, but I mean, the images of, the Cardi covers, the Neil Adams covers. Well, the Neil Adams stories you could still read.
Oh,
All right.
it's because the art's good.
Oh,
Gil
we have
Kane.
her.
That's an interesting Gil Kane, huh? This is
We
it dated?
We skipped one. I had this next, but
Oh, you're right. I did. Well, it's not in my studio. That's weird. Let me see. 35. I don't see slide 35. I'll go yell at Emma while I go full screen with you, so you can talk all about
okay.
it.
So this is a Dick Dillon and
Murphy
Anderson page, and it's got Sharon on it.
And is that you, Anthony?
It is, and it's me and Sharon. All right.
From World's Finest Comics.
My favorite mag is running a questionnaire called "How do you stack up compared to Superman and Batman?"
I don't know.
And
How do you?
I think this is the bad guy from Metamorpho.
The Birth of Super Freak. What?
The Birth of Super Freak. Yes. Java, you prehistoric. Yeah, it's Metamorphos. Well, girlfriends, fathers, lackey.
Sounds incestuous.
Well, it was the guy that caused Metamorpho to be all,
1973.
And it's got a Murphy Anderson SIG on it. It's really nice.
Really cool.
And it's got Sharon on it.
Very fun page.
Metamorpho's girlfriend.
I like it.
I believe this is the issue where the composite Metamorpho has Superman and Batman defeated. And I used to own that cover. I like that cover a lot. So, giving DC some love. All right.
Yes.
And it was $8.75.
Yeah.
All right, now I can show that Gil Kane.
Yeah, this is really nice. It says Ruby Spears on the back. It's got a stamp. So anyway, this drawing of Babylicious Mayor Baxter is 16 inches tall. It's very nice. Really well rendered, great drawing. What town is she mayor of? She is the mayor of Comic Book Art Town. Gosh.
Of course.
Look at those those funky thigh highs. Star Trek.
I'm confused too.
Nice. Does she have nostrils? Oh, nostrils, yes. Gil Kane nostrils.
All right, you got $400 on this 16 inches of woman right here.
She's the mayor of CAF Plus Town. She looks very...
Spider-Man, you just need to email Anthony. His email address is anthony@anthonysnyder.com. Just send him an email directly and let him know your contact information, and he will send you a PayPal invoice. But you got to email him first, anthony@anthonysnyder.com. And there's the email address on the screen for anybody claiming tonight. That's the email address to use. You email Anthony, and he'll get the emailed invoice out to you through PayPal this evening before he goes to bed.
That's correct. I do sometimes. If I'm really busy, I'll be up till 2 in the morning. So I want to be up till 2 in the morning, guys. Let's go.
He loves it when he's busy.
All right, so $400 on this Gil Kane. What do we got next for lot 37? And there we go. I got that one in here.
We had a whole talk with my cardiologist about how type A I was. Yeah. A is for Anthony.
We have a George Carl Story Star Wars Mandalorian page.
Yep.
Lots of troopers in this one.
Here we go.
Had some interest in this from my preview. So $5.50. It's got Grogu in it.
Yes.
And Mandalorian. That's Grogu and Mandalorian right there fighting.
Stormtroopers.
So, and then
2022, it is signed.
He wasn't giving these pages up for under $500. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
$500 on the back. So, season 3? No, well, it's Mandalorian number 3, page 19. This came from Carl's Story. Action page with Grogu and Mandalorian. How about this? First one at $500. First one at 500. Signed by Carl
Discounts
Story.
tonight.
Alrighty, 500 on that one. Then lot 38. John Stokes. This is, did we see that? No, we didn't see this one in the warehouse the other day, did we? I remember Jeffrey.
Well, it might have been on what Mr. Moy asked for. I found it. It was on the backside of a page, and he said, "What was the other page on the backside?" And then when I found it, I'm like, "Oh, I'll show it again. Feature it." Yeah, Jeff Moy alert. So we got some aliens. We got some Starship Enterprise. We got Kirk in his chair. We got Spock. A lot of great Star Trek stuff, and this is a page from the 60s comic book. Well, that went into the early 70s. So, and it's a very weird kind of large art. Here's a regular page, so it is large art.
It's huge. Holy moly!
It's about double, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, it was on almost 17 by 21. That's DPS size almost.
Is that A5, A6, A7? What is that? A something?
Does the A stand for Anthony? I don't
No,
know.
those European metric pages at A4, A5. I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't even know what they are.
You were saying the A's. Well, never mind. But anyways, nice piece. John Stokes. Not very familiar with him, but another nice Star Trek page.
You know, those were Dell guys. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it should be more.
Well, anybody wants to start an argument about what's better, Star Trek or Star Wars?
No, we're not doing that tonight. That's a different show, Anthony.
Yeah.
Lot 39. Gunsmoke Western.
Original Star Trek guy.
Lots of gunslingers. Some arrows in the sand.
Yep. So lots of horsies. Jack Keller, Dick Ayers, Gunsmoke Western. This is actually pre-hero Marvel art.
And pre-Anthony.
Yeah. 1 year ahead of FF. Look at that.
Right?
1960.
Pre-hero Marvel art. So Western art. Large art. Traditional Golden Age large art. Silver Age large art. Yay. And it's got Kid Cold all over it. In bondage.
Oh, my.
Yeah. He was hogtied. But all right, so what we got? This is 575 on 13.5 by 20. You can call it large art. Yes,
that
it is.
seems really inexpensive for pre-hero Marvel large art. Yeah.
Now this is let me see. I know I've got a bigger image of this.
Okay, he didn't want to take these out of the plastic, so that's why they look weird. All right, so these are Jim Mooney, Pussycat, Story Roughs, and it's got, I mean, the first page has Sharon all over it. Look at her. Oh, so cute. She's driving a little sports car.
Aww.
But this one doesn't have Sharon on it. That's getting bucked off the horse naked and turns into Lady Godiva. That's not Sharon.
That's a different bareback definition. We haven't had that on the channel before either tonight. My goodness. It's a night of firsts here on the channel.
Those are nice. I really like that.
Huh. So this is it's on vellum, priced at $500 for the pair.
Yep, and it comes with the book that the Mooney story was from.
That's so fun.
See it?
Yeah.
Here's the page where she gets bucked off the horse and her clothes come off. And then she turns into Lady Godiva.
That's great.
So I like Jim Mooney. I like this. I've had like finished pages from Pussycat that are I've gotten like 2,500 for. So a couple prelims like this, published prelims, $500 for the pair.
It's really fun.
And that's from Laugh magazine. When was this? Like 50 something. Oh, no, 74. 74.
So fun. Love it.
All right. That was lot 40. Lot 41 is next. Who needs a
Okay.
job? You
Get
need
back-
a job.
Getting back into some more serious stuff. Jock, the Batman who laughs. Now, I don't know if I've had a page with Batman who laughs and Batman on the same page. So I like this one. I had this one at 1,500. So you get both Batman who laughs, Batman who laughs, and Batman. So
And Alfred.
and Alfred.
For 1,500, right?
1,500.
Yep.
Alrighty. Always interesting from Jack. Then 42. Kelly Jones. Marcus's favorite. John Beatty. Batman. Dark Joker the Wild.
Yeah, this was a one shot where Batman was a vampire. But look at this. It just doesn't get any better than this. Than when it comes to
That
if
is
you
cool.
like Kelly Jones. It's a great page. Just absolute great page. I should have had John Beatty sign it last weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have that at 5.
Yeah, that's cool. What year? 94.
Yeah, 94, right? When I was gearing up comics, reading comics, and Kelly Jones was doing that run on Batman. And I think I still have the first couple of DC pages I ever got were Kelly Jones Batman pages.
Very cool. So we got $5,000 on that one.
Yeah.
We got 5 more to look at too. So for lot 43.
All right, Don Heck, Frank Sprinter, Giant Size Dracula. And it's got Sharon on it. That's how big Sharon's heart is.
Aww.
That's all dripping. But giant sized Dracula with a giant living heart.
The feated heart. I don't know what feated is.
And again, this is just a splash. It's not a splash splash. It's $2,500 on 10.5 by 15.5 from 1975.
So
My goodness.
I have the
50 years old.
I have the comic that goes with it, kind of the cover scene. It's got Dracula and Sharon necking.
Naked.
There you go. First appearance of the Fetid Heart. Hey, Hydra. Hydra, I haven't seen that. I haven't figured out what that page from Warlock 5 is yet, my friend. I'm sorry. I finished the book too. I'll have to go back and look through it again. But I haven't forgotten about you. So, yeah, did someone mention a cardiologist, says God Loves Comics? Yes. Yes, we did talk about cardiologists earlier. Anyway, so there you go. 2,500 for this one.
Yep.
Cool.
And next up, Jim Lee. Rogue.
Hey,
Gorgeous.
Oh,
gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Jim Lee, inked by Sandra Hope. It was in pencil form before, and the previous owner had Sandra ink it. So I had some interest in this on the preview as well. Nothing is culminated yet, but yeah, this is really I don't get that much Jim Lee art, so this is really fun. I love the hair, love the figure, just enough background to make work, so
It's good.
it's not like Savage Land, but it's like she's in her full costume and looks great. Looks really pretty.
Yes.
I agree. A 9 by 12, priced at 4,800. Now we've got 3 more to go. Uh-oh.
Next up, John Romita, Captain America.
Go Sharon. Go Sharon. Now, this is one of those few issues that this was all John Romita Sr., Captain America, pencils and inks. And this is all action with Cap busting up a, I don't know. What kind of meeting is it? It's a bad meeting. People's Militia. Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's from 1971, and this just came in on a deal, and debuting it here.
here tonight.
Yeah. Well, there are Captain America collectors everywhere. I send stuff. You know, the funniest place I send stuff is Captain America stuff to Europe. There's fans in Europe of Captain America. Believe it or not. Yeah.
Maybe not as much these days, but I hear you. They like a lot of American comics. So they love Disney comics over there.
Well, Disney in the North and in Scandinavian countries, you know, I love that stuff, the Ducks and the Uncle Scrooge. And then, you know, they were getting those Mighty World of Marvel books like I showed before, like that. That was from the late 70s. And that's where a lot of European collectors, like Bronze Age guys, got exposed to comic art in general and developed a whole market for them, those European collectors. So.
All right, we got this one, $7,500, and lot 46 is next. And the Chimney Sweep Crotch Pat Girl. Who titled this thing? Like really comfortable on that ledge. I'll give her that.
All right, we got a Chimney Sweep Crotch Batgirl.
That's not Jim Lee. I know that. You may not have been able to identify the artist, but I'm just letting everybody. I know that's not Jim Lee.
No, it's not Jim. What are you talking about? It's not Jim Lee.
I'm just
I have
saying.
no idea who this is. Do you think I had any idea who the Crotch Goblin was?
It is crotchy though.
So
yeah,
it's very crotchy, and she's like, you know, doing some maintenance of that chimney. Sweeping it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Dude.
You got the bat symbol on her chest, just like Sharon, but that is not Sharon tonight. I'm just saying.
That's
No,
skin.
no.
That's skin.
That is not. All right. Well, she's delivering a baby.
This is skin, and you can see stuff.
She looks very relaxed. I don't think she's delivering a baby. She's too comfortable for that. But anyway, she probably would have taken the belt off if it was if she was giving birth. But either way, interesting. I don't know where you find these pieces, Anthony. It's
you know, they just
in a bin somewhere, right?
Honestly, I find them in piles in the warehouse of stuff that I just never worked on, and I'm like, oh, that'll be good for a joke. And that's what I do. I make a joke.
Got to go on the wall. You know, I think the back wall of the warehouse, so we can see it right next to the standee with Daredevil or something. I think it should be back there. I want to see it every single day. All right, we got one more piece to look at. Like Mark Levy said, next.
All right, I got a deal for you. If somebody, we can do a contest. If anybody can give me a funnier name than Chimney Sweep Crotch Girl, I'll just give it to you.
Oh.
Sharon can be the judge if.
I don't know about that. I think Bill should be the judge.
All right, and we all know how Bill wants to get out of here fast, so I figured I'd end with a nice Scott Collins flash commission before we go to our recap. Bill wants to get out of here. Oh, see, Rich put that in.
Yeah, that is actually in the title too. Boy,
Yeah, so,
Rich, I hope Rich is watching. Thank you. He
now
knows
at date night.
Yes.
He has a girlfriend.
Yeah. You basically have 26 more minutes. But we can actually get through these faster than that. But yeah, there you go. Scott Collins right there. Anybody wants to throw in a good name for our unknown artist piece, Chimney Sweep Crotch Batgirl, throw it in the chat and we'll figure out who to give this one away to. I think you'll get better stuff after hours is what I'm thinking.
Well, it's past 10. We can go for the adult content.
And Dan Goodwin. Hey, Dan. Yeah, that's a good Scott Collins piece right there. Congrats, Dan.
Alrighty. Thank you very much. 175 for Daniel Goodwin.
Yeah.
Daniel, do we have something else pending, or did we catch up with that?
I know he picked some stuff up from you before.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I need to add to an invoice or create a new one.
Yay, great pickup. Thank you very much.
Like Mark, you see Mark Fong's?
Barbara Groindon.
That's a good one. I was trying to think of a good Barbara one, and I don't think I could think of a better one than that right now, Mark. So there you go. Barbara Groindon is up there. And Dan says you guys are settled up, so it's a fresh start. So only
Okay,
Bat,
great.
Camel Toe Smoker. Oh boy, Doge Sweeper, Batgirl. Well, we'll think about it. I just did it for the crime fight. No
Smoking
quote.
camel toe is pretty good. Pretty good.
Image, Brian. No captioning. It's we gotta give this character a title. Chimney Crack City View. Well, see, yeah. All right, it's a full moon. We know that. My goodness. All right.
A full reverse moon.
Yeah. All right. Did Maureen told me the other night that you could actually go out and because of the crescent moon, it's actually on the bottom. That supposedly there were supposed to be 2 planets above it, so it looked like a big smiley face. She said she went out and she only saw one eye. So I don't know if anybody else was able to go out at like 4 a.m. a few nights ago, but if you actually saw the smiley face in the sky, let us know in the chat, because Maureen said there was only one eye, but it is still a crescent. It still looks like a smile out there.
Are you doing a cake or not?
Anyway, all right, we got a recap and a half to go through here, but come see Chimney Rocked. Okay.
The Bat Cave.
Bat McGroin. Yeah.
Break.
You can see for miles on that one. I have no idea. All right. Well, you guys keep thinking of names for that one, and yeah. Fire crotch.
Fire crotch goblin. Is she a redhead?
Winking
Yes,
Hawkeye. Yeah, we've got some very memorable images from this evening.
I was feeling nostalgic for Hostess cupcakes tonight.
Oh, you made cupcakes. I'm sorry, I didn't. Totally forgot about this.
They're full of cream. Yeah. Give me a comic holder. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We're gonna do smash cakes for anybody that wants to claim. You got to add in something though.
I only have a couple of these though. Oh my.
Well, those look delicious.
Hostess cupcakes. What were they called? Zing zongs?
Hostess cupcakes.
It's just a Hostess cupcake. That's
Ding
it.
dongs? Weren't they called ding dongs?
No, there was a different kind called ding dongs. These were just the Hostess cakes.
All right. See you, Jason. All right. So I'm going to imagine that you guys are going to be taking some bakeries to the graphics show this weekend.
All right. So,
all right. So 20 minutes. We can do this, Anthony. Can't we?
So if you want to come see us Sunday for a cupcake.
Spider-Man says to cram a cupcake, a flattened one, in with his 3 artworks.
That's the whole point. If you like it, we'll do it. So Spider-Man wants one.
The names for our wonderful Batgirl art is still coming in. Crotchzilla, Batfish, Taco. I don't know what else is in there. DC's Echo. Yeah. But okay. All right. Let's get this recap in.
I love the audience participation. Thank you very much.
Barbara Horton.
Barbara Horton.
Hey,
oh,
I'm a lurker 666. That's one of the better ones. Bat Growler. I gotta start highlighting these. These are all too good. All right. Well, let's get this recap underway so we can get done by 11 Eastern here. Yeah.
This might have to go to committee about who's got the contest, and we'll have a vote.
I don't know. We'll have to. It's gonna still be up to you and Sharon to figure out who gets it. But all right, let's go all the way back to the top here. What is it? Lot number one. We gotta go all the way, really all the way to the top. We have that Nirvana homage by Raphael Albuquerque. You had it priced at $2,000. What's your best price, Anthony?
I can do 18 tonight. Tonight only. Or it goes to the website.
Exactly. Or it'll sell on the website.
Yay.
And oh wait, that one's sold.
Yeah, Victor, that one sold.
We got the Jim. You put this one in. Didn't you put this one at 3? I can't remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I already took it down to 3.
took it
I'll
down to
do
3.
250. 250 on the.
Imbalance. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. We got some Spinnerack Rick 400 on the Bocello Spider-Man offer. I think we could do that.
You had 500 on that one. That was lot 6. So you go 400 to Spinnerack Rick. All right.
Yeah.
Congrats, Rick.
Yay, yay, yay. Thank you.
Perfect.
I love the simplicity of it, but yeah, there isn't that much to it. It's just a nice little piece. So 400 is fine for that. And so we got the
The names for Batgirl continue to come in. I'm highlighting them all just so we won't forget about them. But all right, so congrats, Rick, on that one. So you're at 250 on the
Andrew Clark. I like that. Barbrick Groindon.
Yeah, right there. Barbrick Groindon. Oh boy. Okay. Spinnerack Rick, you know what Anthony's email is. Very good. So lot 4. That was that Buscema Senate ROM page. ROM goes evil, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Let's do 22 on that one.
22. All right. That's lot 4. Then we have lot 5. And that was the Mooney Ms. Marvel page.
Oh, I'll do 25 on her. 25.
All right. Lot 6 just sold to Rick. Lot 7's next. That's that Bocello Townsend Doctor Strange page. 2000 was your asking. Where are we at now?
1750.
All righty. Then Buscema Palmer Avengers.
I'll do 1250 on this one. I know you can't really see Steve Rogers, but he is like going to be the captain in this issue and a big reveal. So this is the lead up to that big reveal, and it's a cool page in that respect. It's a cool part of the story.
All righty. 1250 on that one. Then you got the Burn Sinnott FF Annual 19 page, oversized.
Yeah, I'll do 6 even on this. 6 even.
Okay. Southern Comic Geek got lot 10. So we got lot 11 next. That's that Bruce Timm art on both sides of the 8.5 by 11.
Yay.
2,500 on this one. What's your best price?
Yeah, that's I can't go any lower.
Okay.
On this one, it's just the Tim stuff is. There's been so much higher price stuff going on.
No problem. Then you got the Simone Bianchi, and this is card art. You get the prelim and the card. You get $7,500 on this one.
I'll do 7 even on this one. 7 even.
All right, 7 even on 12. Then 13 is that Ramos subby. You had 2,000 on this one.
I'll do 15 on this. I realize it's pretty simple, but it's the published card art with the COA and the card and all that. So, and it's Umberto. So 15.
All right. Then you have the Olivetti.
1250.
Got that. Then the Dodson's piece. 3,000 originally, and best price.
$27.50.
Okay, that's on 15. 16, the Winking Hawkeye.
Okay, Winking Hawkeye. I love how you're vanning it up, Sharon. You are, let me get a picture of you winking. Yay!
Oh, you know how good I wink.
Beautiful. All right. 150 on Hawkeye.
All right, then 17.
Hawkeye.
Uh-huh.
Not Hawkeyes. Just
Mhm.
Hawkeye.
17 was claimed, and so 18 are the things. You had $400 on this one.
Well, for what do I do for my avatar? 3 claim 16. Bob Berkheimer, 16 at 150. That's the Hawkeye.
Yay! Woohoo! Thank
Okay,
you.
congrats, Bob. Is it going to be you or me, Bob? And I can highlight that because nobody on the YouTube side of things can see that Bob claimed that.
Bob,
over Facebook.
Are you one of the Ohio guys coming to the show this weekend? I will be set up, buying and selling and trading all week, all
right,
Sunday.
Best price on this DeCarlo thing?
How about 350. I mean, it's a lot of work. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures. A lot of detail. 350. Daniel, good thing for 300. You got it, Daniel. Actually, you got it.
You got it. You
got it, man. You got it. I love combo deals. We do package deals. Who else? Anybody
Who
does a
got the
package
thing?
deal? Where's that? Oh man, I had a giveaway.
All right, what's your best price on this FF recreation?
I'll do 350 on this one too. That's a nice. Look at that. The thing. This is one of my best pieces of Marvel, Mary Marvel Marching Society memorabilia. This is the Thing sweatshirt. And it's just as minty as it can be. Look at that.
Smells like it's hot off the presses. Hot off the presses.
Oh, it's so hard to find these in good condition, and just to find them in general, because they were made to order. You had to order them. Then it had to just survive somebody's childhood, and then it had to get to my.
Yeah, to send in for them too.
Yes, indeed.
Hugging Hoochie.
All right, we're on lot 20 here. Robert Gill, you had 350 on this one. What's your best price?
All right, let's do 300 even.
All right, let's see. Lot 21. You got the Casara X-Force page. 650 was your asking price. Where you at now? Quit
What do you
texting.
think, Anthony? Jean Grey and Wendigo.
Okay. Sorry. Somebody asked me about something on the website to combine, but let me. I will get back to you after the show for those kind of offers. Okay. Okay. So, Rich has to pull it, and he's not working right now. So, and then we'll confirm it and do the package deal like that from stuff from the website. But we can always do that. You can always hit me up with wants from the website after the show for combo deals. Yeah. All right. So Joshua Casera, how about 5 1/4?
Nice.
All righty, 525 on lot 21. Then we got the 2 Walt Kellys coming up next. This one's 750.
Yeah. I'll do 650 on the first. And then 850 on this one. It has too many characters. I mean,
650 and 850.
All right. Then we got
honestly,
a couple
that
more
guy's on my Mount Rushmore of, like, if you took the funny animal artist, it's like, who do you put up there? Walt Kelly, Carl Barks, who else? Okay, so Angela on it. That's really cool. It's got Angela appearance. I'll do 400.
Any other Nick Klein?
All right, Daniel, if you want another one, let me know. The searcher page, I'll do 6 even. 575.
All right, then Spider-Man picked up 26, 27, and 28. So we go ahead and show lot 29. That was the Uh, Esposito inked. Was it Ackland?
Ackland, Jeff Ackland. Yeah,
Ackland
he
pencils.
did a ton of these. He probably did, I mean, just it was his assignment. He would do these synopsis pages because they would, they would serialize the whole issue where they had to have 1/3 of a issue in the book because it would have a Spider-Man, a Hulk, and a Captain America, for instance, or in one issue. It would be the Mighty World of Marvel with different characters. So this was, that's what this is. So it's not Andrew Esposito, but I think it might be Esposito Inks on the Ackland.
Best price?
$750.
All right, $750 on 29. Lot 30 is up next. That was the M&N.
$650.
$650 on that one. All right. And Pete's Comics picked up lot 31, and what was 32 was the Mana piece. This one you put at $1,200 because it's not a cover.
I'll do $1,000 on this.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, Walter Lantz. Yes, thank you. That would be a third. Absolutely, Walter Lantz. I have an original Walter Lantz of a cover, a little golden book cover. Floyd Godfreyson. Yep, there you go. We got him. We got our 4. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. All righty. Humberto Ramos, Spider-Boy, Venomized Spider-Boy, signed. Is he venomized, or is that just how he looks? I think that's just how it looks. I'll do 3,300 on this one for the chat tonight.
All right. 3,300 on lot 33. Then we have these 3 pieces by Jamal Eigel. Countdown to Final Crisis. You had $750 on them.
I can do 650. Show him, Sharon. Yay.
650 on lot 34. Yeah, your camera's really blurry right now. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's clear as a bell.
You're ghostly.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's all right. But so we are at 650 for these 3 pieces on a lot 34. Then we have the Gil Kane, Mayor Baxter pencil art. She's 16 inches tall of Gil Kane goodness. $400 was your original price.
I'll do 3.
Got it. $300 on 36. Then we've got, let's see here.
If we move slower, does it help?
No. At the moment, no.
Really? That's a hard line connection here. I don't get it. All right. Is my audio okay?
Audio is fine.
Good.
So what's your best price on this Genty?
All right. The Genty, I'll go lower than it was sold for, probably from Carl. He had it marked 500. I'll go 450.
Alrighty. 450 on 37. Then 38, we got that Star Trek page. You had 750 on it.
Yeah. I was pushing it out there to see if you wanted it, but I mean, this is 1972 stuff from Dell. It's like gold key. I mean, yeah, 700.
All right, that's 38, 39. We got the Gunsmoke, Western, Keller, and Ayers. You had 575 on this one.
Yeah, 500 even on a 1960 pre-Hero large art Marvel page. Wow.
Then the Jim Mooney Laugh Parade from the 70s. Roughs on Vellum.
I'll do 400 on these two. You got Pussycat, you got Sharon driving her sports car, and then you got Pussycat getting her clothes bucked off Lady Godiva style. That's fine.
Love it. Then you got the Jock Batman Who Laughs, issue 2. $1,500 on this one.
All right, let's do 1250 on it.
All right. And then the Kelly Jones.
4,500.
4,500 on 42, and then you had the gigantic fetid heart.
Fetid heart. Sharon's big heart. Why is Sharon? What happened? You got stabbed in the heart? Oh no. I'll do 22 on this.
All right. Jim Lee, Sandra Hope, Rogue Commission, $4,800.
I'll do 45. It's fresh.
Okay, then 46. We have the Ramita Senior cap page.
I would take it to my cardiologist office, but I don't think he'd get the humor of it. He's a very straight-laced guy.
You were making him laugh last time.
A little bit. I was trying to, break the tension. Okay. 7 even.
All right, 7,000 on the 45, and last, but certainly not least.
At least.
No, I think it is least. Come on.
Yeah, look at that.
Definitely least.
Yeah.
I've never seen a woman make love to a chimney until tonight. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
She is happy to be in town. The moon is full. The drinks were flowing earlier, and here we are. So, what were some of the highlighted names that I got here? Where are they? I highlighted some of them. Where the heck? You got Barbara Horden, Gap Girl, Pradzilla, Bat Growler, Batfish Taco, Batgina. Okay, Barbrick Groindon. That's a good one. Barbara Organ. That's a good one too. Bat on a hot tin roof. Barbara Beaver. Barbara's bat-winged. Okay.
Barbara's bat-winged bush. I like it. It's alliterative.
Sorry. And then the Fiery Floozy. So I don't know. I mean, there were other ones. I didn't highlight them all, so it's really hard to kind of go back and hit them all. But I mean,
fire crotch chimney sweep.
Yeah,
chimney sweep, fire crotch. All right.
Interesting.
Crotch.
I think Andrew Clark's Barbrick Groindon is the one that is speaking to me. But you guys are the ones who have to pick it. Barbara Horden was a very good one too.
Barbara Horden.
Barbara Horden came in first. That was I Am Lurker 666 came up with that one.
I'm not convinced yet. I don't know. Should I give it away or should I sell it?
What do you guys think?
Well,
I don't think you're ever going to sell it. So my feeling is
it's available at $175. It's like we've had fun with it. I've had my fun with it.
Barbara Bush. Oh shoot! All right. Well, I mean, I have to leave it up to you. I mean, but we should pick something. What do you think? You can't do it?
I want to know what everybody.
Look, Daniel Goodwin's saying he'll offer you $100 for it.
125, and it's yours.
It's a package deal. It's Dan.
100. It's large art. Look at this.
I don't even know who the artist is on this.
Oh,
that's gonna be we're gonna start guessing the name of the artist soon.
I have no idea who did this. This is fan art. Come on, but actually, she does.
I have Lurker 666 says he can't even have that one in his house. She's gorgeous.
Yeah. The Gill page is still available, Ilya.
Yeah, Ilya, the Gill page is still out there.
Can we see on that one? 125.
I would have to go back and check. I forget. That was lot 20. It was at you were at 300 on that one.
300, Ilya.
So, are you going to sell it to our good friend Dan or not?
I counted it 1 1/4.
I'm confused.
What do you say, Dan? 1 1/4? Yvonne's chimney.
Yvonne Craig's.
This is how she ends up in a wheelchair.
Yvonne Craigie's chimney brick sweep.
Oh my goodness. I think if he doesn't go to 125, I think you have to give it
No,
away.
it wasn't going away for free.
That's what I thought you said to
You were
the.
going to give it away.
I was
to the
going to give
best
it away
name.
if you convinced me on a better title than I thought of, and I'm just not. I mean, if
All
you
right.
want-
All right. Well, Dan
I'll
says
sell
he'll go to.
$100. Okay, $100.
All right. Dan deserves it. He's picked up art at the last couple shows.
Yeah.
Thank you,
125. He said.
No.
Yeah, but you just said 100. Come on. Dan Goodwin
100.
deserves it. He picked up
Large
that awesome
art.
Walt Kelly from you before. It is large art. All right. Well, there you go.
Hooray.
And it comes with her.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what the dry cleaner had to deal with after a night on the town.
So who won
From
this?
Barbara Groindon.
Bat
Right.
Goblin. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in this evening. It was a load of fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Indeed. So yeah, I'm gonna take Slim into the here. I should switch over this so we can actually see him still. Since he's
Slim?
still here.
Who's
He's still
Slim?
hanging out.
You're
I'll,
the slim one. He
I'll
at least
get him
goes
to
and
take a
works
few
out in the
photos of,
basement of the mansion.
Pat and I'll share those socially this evening so everybody has something to remember this episode by. But as always, anybody who claimed any artworks tonight, you know what to do. You got to email Anthony at anthonysnyder.com. Send him the lot numbers of the pieces you picked up, include your mailing address, and of course your PayPal address so he can get those PayPal invoices out right away, right?
Yes, it's important to me. I'll make sure that everybody has emailed me tonight, so I get all those out. And if you pay, by tomorrow, it'll be packaged tomorrow and moving Friday. So that's what I like. I like to get stuff out.
Awesome. All right. Well, fun as always, Anthony. Sharon, your cupcakes looked delicious. And I hope everybody has a great time at Graphics show this Sunday. I'm sure it'll be fun. And,
yeah, I mean, a lot of people are coming in from out of
Oh, yeah.
town. I know a guy flying in from Houston. I know people flying in from LA. Really? Wow.
Cool.
Well, I should have sent you a stack of OAX cards to hand out. But that probably isn't probably good form to do it.
I'll always do that.
Yeah, well, if I would have thought of it, I would have done it.
You haven't gotten the next year's made up so I can start putting them in the packages like I did?
No. Well, no, we don't have something that I can send you right now, but I will. We'll take care of that. Kazra and I will talk tomorrow. We can probably print up some new cards now that we have dates and things like that all kind of figured out. But all right, thanks everybody for hanging out with us this evening. As always, it was a load of fun. We there's always something new going on. But again, lots of good times here on the CAF Plus channel. You get two Sykes, Sharon and Anthony, and just have a wonderful evening. Any final words, Anthony, before we say goodbye?
I'll see anybody and everybody that's coming to the Graphics Con, and stay in touch with the website for updates on a daily basis, and subscribe to my Instagram for content and previews for our shows.
Yes.
All right, there you have it, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much.
Good night.
Oh man, it didn't stop.